Let us now bow before the great saints. Their merciful glances destroy mountains of sins and confer imperishable happiness. Their minds know, no, this is mine, or that is yours. Our obligation to them cannot be repaid in this birth or many more to come. Baba kept a sacred fire, the Duni. The ash from this fire was called Udi and was given as prasad to departing devotees. Through Udi, Baba taught that all visible phenomena are transient, like ash. Bodies of 5 elements perish and return to ash. Udi reminds us of discrimination between the unreal and the real. Baba would besmear Udi on foreheads, place his hand on heads. The Udi conferred both spiritual discrimination and worldly relief. Devotees were told to apply Udi after a bath and drink it as holy turth for both material and spiritual benefits. When cheerful, Baba sang merrily, "O playful Rama, come and bring with you sacks of Udi." Inspired by Baba, many stories unfolded across towns, cures, rescues, and subtle miracles. We begin with small miracles, the scorpion sting and the plague case, and move to larger leelas like the Jamner Miracle. Listen with faith as these recollections show the greatness of Udi. Udi taught non-attachment, Dakshina taught detachment. With these two, the sea of mundane existence may be crossed. Baba received Dakshina and used it for charity and fuel for the Duni. Udi, humble ash, became a living teaching and a living cure. Now hear the stories that followed. Ordinary people, urgent need, and Udi's quiet power. We begin with Narayan Motiram Jani of Nasik and the scorpion sting that brought instant relief. Narayan Motiram Jani of Nasik left employment and started a boarding house after Baba's counsel. One day, a friend was stung by a scorpion and writhing in unbearable pain. Narayan searched for Udi, but found none. He bowed to Baba's portrait and took ash from the incense, thinking it to be Udi. He applied that ash, invoked Baba's name, and the pain vanished instantly. Both were moved and grateful to Baba. Small faith, immediate response. Udi's power was simple and real. In Bandra, a father learned his daughter far away had bubonic plague and he had no Udi. He sent word to Nanasaheb Chandorkar to send Udi. Nanasaheb had none. He took some earth from the road, meditated on Baba, applied it on his wife's forehead. He invoked Baba's aid. The report later reached the father that his daughter, ill 3 days, began improving from that moment. Faith and invoked blessing. A distant cure through presence beyond distance. Udi and devotion connected hearts across miles. Udi healed simple and grave ills. Sometimes a small act of faith, a pinch of ash, became the instrument of healing. These stories show the union of inner devotion and outward sign. Now, the Jamner Miracle. A long journey made smooth by unseen hands. Journeys at odd hours, uncanny help, and timely intervention. The next story shows providence in motion. We cross to Jamner where labor pains and a packet of Udi meet fate and mercy. Around 1904, Nanasaheb Chandorkar served at Jamner, more than 100 miles from Shirdi. His daughter Minatai had been in labor for days. Remedies failed and the case grew desperate. Nanasaheb remembered Baba and invoked his help. At Shirdi, Baba called Bhuva, gave him Udi and an arati, and told him to go to Jamner. He had only 2 rupees, and yet Baba assured him, "Do not worry, God will provide." At Jalgaon, a peon appeared and took him by Tanga toward Jamner, providence in unexpected form. They stopped to water the horses. The peon offered refreshments. Bhuva hesitated, but accepted. At Jamner, the Tanga, peon and driver had vanished, as if guided by hands unseen. He found the Mamladar at home and gave the packet, action immediate and exactly in time. Nanasaheb mixed Udi and water, sang Baba's arati. In minutes, Minatai delivered safely and the crisis passed. Timely compassion, a packet of ash and a sacred song, a miracle recorded by witnesses. Bhuva later described the peon and Tanga, details verified by others in contemporary accounts. A devotee named Narayanarao fell gravely ill. Remedies failed. He meditated on Baba day and night. In a dream, Baba came through a cellar and comforted him. "Do not be anxious. You will improve from tomorrow." Narayanarao recovered within the week. Proof that Baba transcends life and death and appears to the devout. Whether in dreams, photos, or a small parcel of Udi, the saint's presence answered heartfelt devotion. Next we meet Balabuva Sutar, Appasaheb Kulkarni, and Haribhau Karnik, each touched in humble, miraculous ways. Balabuva Sutar, called Modern Tukaram, bowed before Baba's portrait in Bombay 4 years earlier. On first visit to Shirdi, Baba greeted him. "I have known this man for the past 4 years." Balabuva remembered the prostration to the portrait. This revealed to him that bowing to the photo is equivalent to meeting the saint in person. Appasaheb Kulkarni worshipped Baba's photo earnestly. While he was away, a fakir resembling Baba came and asked for Dakshina. The fakir left a small packet of udi and asked it be kept beside Baba's picture. Appasaheb sought the fakir, could not find him, returned, and later met the same fakir in town who asked repeatedly for Dakshina. Appasaheb gave more and more. Finally, the fakir took a 10 rupee note and returned 9 rupees, consecrated by Baba's touch. The packet contained flower petals and akshata. Later, Appasaheb received a hair from Baba and wore both in a talisman. His worldly fortunes and spiritual progress multiplied. Small tokens, great grace. Haribhau Karnik of Dahanu worshipped on Guru Purnima, offered clothes and dakshina and left, intending to add 1 more rupee. At Nasik St. Narsingh, Maharaj caught his wrist and said, "Give me my 1 rupee." Haribhau paid, as if Baba had recovered it through the saint. This shows saints work in unison. One heart, many manifestations. Across towns and homes, udi manifested as healing, guidance, and blessing. A simple sign of the saint's care. These recollections teach us to bow, to give dakshina, to cultivate detachment and discrimination. Bow to Sri Sai, let peace be to all. Remember the duni, the udi, the teaching. The universe is ephemeral. The Brahman alone is real. May Baba's merciful glance remove our faults and lead us to imperishable happiness. Bow to Sri Sai. Peace be to all.